Welcome everyone to this tutorial here. This is going to be a Photoshop tutorial, but it's part one of a 3 episode tutorial I'm going to do. Because a previous tutorial I did on doing the doing the texture wipe with Blender, the animated texture wipe with Blender. I guess some people felt that I didn't explain it enough. So to make up for that, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break it down for you and show you all 3 steps. The first step is going to be creating the images for the Blender animation, and then the next one is going to be we're going to animate 3 textures with the node set up in Blender. And then for the final episode, I'm going to show you how to bring all the files that you generate in Blender into Photoshop and create the final product, the animated GIF. So to start off here, we'll just suppose we have a client. He wants a 1200 by 300 DPI 72 DPI banner, and he wants 3 animations. He wants 3 things to happen during the animation. Wants to present the audience with 3 pieces of information. And so I'm just going to make a demo banner here, and I'm going to show you how to quickly put those together and bring them into Blender. So we're going to start off with a new here, and I've previously set up a preset called Google Event Banner, and this is 1200 by 300 72 DPI. So we're going to start with we're going to fill the first layer with white here, like so, and then I'm going to put some text in here, and we're going to make it fairly large, so say about 60, and we're going to make this red, and we're using web colors, so since it's going to be an animated GIF. So we're going to have red as the first word here, the first banner, and we'll see if we can get that in the center of the banner. Okay, now we're going to copy this layer, and we're going to hide this first one, and we're going to edit the text here, and we're going to make this green. I'll choose green for the color of the text. Now when I copy that layer, since it's copied, it's still centered, so it centers right back up real nice and neat. First we select the text and then change the color. I forget that sometimes. Alright, so we have the word green here. Alright, we're going to copy this. I'm going to turn off this. And we'll edit the text, and we'll call this blue. And we'll use blue text. Or cyan, or whatever you want to call it. We'll just go with this blue here. Yep. Whoops, turn it off. Okay. So, we want one banner that says red. So we're going to use a feature called Layer Comps. And you can find it right up here, layer comps, and this allows you to make 3 different versions of something or another. It would be a logo, or you can rearrange elements for a client, for a logo, or whatever. So we're going to make a new layer comp here. We're going to call this red. Right? So if we go over here and hide the red and reveal the green, we're going to create a new layer comp. We're going to call it green. Alright, so we're going to hide the green. We're going to reveal the blue text. And we're going to call this blue. If you notice, red, green, and blue are the primary colors. So anyway, so what we got here, we can switch to this one, and we get green. Switch to this one, we get red. What we want 3 different JPEGs or PNGs that are different. They have different type of text on them. So the way to automate this process is what you can do you select all your comps. You go down to this menu here. Oh, we go over here. We go over here and we go to scripts, layer comps to files, and I previously called this test triple images. Before we do that, we'll go ahead and save this file. We'll save it under another name. I'll call this 3 textures. And we'll save that as Photoshop file. It's always good to save your original file. Okay. So we've already got our 3 layer comps selected. I'm going to go down to scripts. I'm going to go layer comps to files. And we're going to browse here. Since we're going to be working in Blender, we're going to make a new, let's see where we're at. We're under Blender images, so we're going to make a new folder in here. And we're going to call this 3 textures. Same name as our file. Like so. Alright, so these are going to be going to, just double check. Oh, I want to make a new folder under here instead of that one. Make it a little easier. So we're under the Blender Images folder instead. Okay. So we've got our new folder, and we can change this file name prefix if we like. We can just make it a little shorter. Call it 3 textures. And we're going to export this as a PNG with transparency. And so we're going to get 3 different. Well, you'll see. You'll see. Okay, layer comps file successful. All right. We'll go to that folder here, and we'll just double check. And lo and behold, we have green, blue, and red. So these are the ones we're going to use on our the next tutorial, which I'm going to do. Is how to bring these into Blender as an image plane. And actually, we only need 1 image, but we can use the UV map, the other images are UV maps, to put together our triple texture animation. So we'll see you in the next one. I'm going to upload this one, and then I'm going to work on the next part, and I'll see you there. So thanks for watching.